Hello friends. Welcome to Factoworm TV. And I am your host Factica. My channel is dedicated to facts and information. We would dig into the past, present and future to gain more and more knowledge. And today we are going to talk about the Babylon Empire and some interesting facts about it. Babylon was a city in Mesopotamia which is now modern-day Iraq. The city was also known as Ba-vil or the Gate of the Gods. The city of Babylon has also been referred in Bible several times. So now let's begin with the countdown 10 interesting facts about the Babylon Empire. Number 10. The city of Babylon, whose ruins are located in present-day Iraq, was founded more than 4,000 years ago as a small port town on the Euphrates River. It grew into one of the largest cities of the ancient world under the rule of Hammurabi. Number 9. Babylon's Hanging Garden. Nebuchadnezzar II, who is also regarded as the empire's greatest king, built the famous Hanging Garden for his queen to remind her of the fields and hills of her homeland. The garden was 75 feet tall and consisted of a series of tiered platforms covered with beautiful trees, plants, and flowers. The name Hanging Garden is derived from the Greek word kremastos, which in literature means overhanging. The garden has been recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is thought that the garden was destroyed by an earthquake in the 2nd century. Number 8. The gods of Babylonians. The Babylonians believed in many gods who were human in form but immortal and superhuman in power. Their gods were in charge of the realms of heaven, earth, sea and air, or of the sun, moon and planets, or of natural entities as river, mountain and plain, or of social entities as city and state. Marduk was the head of the deities of the Babylonians. Number 7. The Code of Laws. The Code of Hammurabi is a Babylonian legal text composed during 1755 to 1750 BC. It is the longest, best organized, the first real known written law code in existence and best preserved legal text from the ancient Near East. It is written in the Old Babylonian dialect of Akkadian, by Hammurabi, the 6th king of the 1st dynasty of Babylon. It has a collection of 282 rules and established standards for commercial interactions and set fines and punishments to meet the requirements of justice. Hammurabi's code was carved onto a massive, finger-shaped black stone pillar that was looted by invaders and finally rediscovered in 1901. Number 6. The first map. An ancient Babylonian cartographer created the world's first map on a clay tablet in 2300 BC. The map covers a small region of Babylonia during the Akkadian Empire. It shows trade routes and was used as a reference during military campaigns, hunting, and exploration. The Babylonian map of the world is circular and depicts mountains, rivers, canals, and swamps. The 7 small circles on the map represent the 7 Babylonian cities. It can now be found in the British Museum. Number 5. The Babylonian Art. Babylonian art was beautiful and unique. The Babylonians were skilled at both small-scale art such as jewelry making, and larger, architectural projects. Their jewelry making led the way for our modern designs as they were the first to incorporate precious gems and metals to make beautiful pieces of jewelry. Number 4. Science and Astronomy. The Babylonians excelled in the fields of science and astronomy. Their priests studied the moon, the sun, the planets, and stars very carefully in order to predict the future. They used sundials and water clocks to tell the time, and just like the Sumerians, they adopted the lunar calendar, which divided each month into 30 days and a year into 12 months. They were good at keeping records and diligently recorded past events in chronological order. Number 3. Military power. Under the rule of Hammurabi, Babylon became a major military power with trained soldiers in a strong and capable army. Hammurabi was an ambitious ruler and conquered all parts of Mesopotamia from the north to the south, ensuring that a military presence was established in all his new territories. Number 2. A more liberal society for women. Women in Babylonian society were relatively well treated. Women were allowed to become priests and were free to sell wine and start their own businesses, although their primary role in the home remained paramount. A Babylonian woman was allowed to ask for a dowry from her parents, and she shared equal rights in her husband's property even after his death. And at last, number 1. The Ishtar Gate. The Ishtar Gate was constructed by the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar II in 575 BCE. It was the 8th gate of the city of Babylon, the main entrance and the most impressive gates into the city. The Ishtar Gate was part of Nebuchadnezzar's plan to beautify his empire's capital. The magnificence of the Ishtar Gate was so well known that it made the initial list of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. However, it was later replaced. That's all for this video. Hit the like button if you like the video and its contents. For more such content, subscribe to Factoworm TV. Till then, bye bye.